Have you ever thought that a simple itch could be your body's silent alarm? What if I told you that the irritation you've been dismissing could be warning you about something far more serious? After decades in health research, I've seen how these subtle signals often go ignored until it's too late. Today, I'll share 3 critical areas where itching isn't just an annoyance. It could be your body's desperate cry for help. Stay with us, because this knowledge could make all the difference in your life expectancy. Before we dive in, if you find value in these insights, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Your support helps us reach more people with these vital messages. Let's begin. 1. Itchy hands and feet. A warning you shouldn't ignore. Think about the last time your hands or feet were really itchy. Maybe you thought it was just dry skin or blamed it on the weather. But what if I told you this itching could be warning you about something much more serious? Today, I want to share what medical research has revealed about this common but often misunderstood symptom. Let's talk about diabetes first. This is a disease that affects millions of people, and many don't even know they have it. When you have diabetes, your blood sugar gets too high, and this does 2 important things to your skin. First, it dries out your whole body, making your skin very dry. Second, it affects how blood flows to your hands and feet. This poor blood flow means your skin isn't getting the nutrients it needs to stay healthy. But here's the really concerning part. Diabetes can damage your nerves. Think of your nerves like telephone lines carrying messages to your brain. When diabetes damages these lines, they start sending wrong messages, and one of these messages is constant itching. You might scratch and scratch, but the itch won't go away because the real problem is inside your body. This nerve damage, which doctors call diabetic neuropathy, can start slowly but get worse over time. Let me tell you about one of the cases I've seen. A man in his 50s ignored the itching in his feet for months. He kept putting lotion on them, thinking that would solve the problem. By the time he finally saw a doctor, his blood sugar was dangerously high, and he had developed small infections from scratching. This is a story I see too often in medical practice. This is where things can get dangerous. When you have diabetes, even small cuts from scratching can become big problems. Your body doesn't heal as well as it should. Those tiny scratches you make when trying to relieve the itch can turn into infected wounds that won't heal. In the worst cases, these infections can become so serious that doctors have to remove parts of fingers or toes. It's hard to believe that something as simple as itching could lead to this, but it happens more often than you might think. But diabetes isn't the only thing we need to worry about. Another serious condition that causes itchy hands and feet is a liver disease called biliary cirrhosis. Most people haven't heard of this disease, but it's important to know about it. When you have this condition, the itching often gets worse at night, making it hard to sleep. This isn't just any regular itch, it's your body trying to tell you your liver isn't working right. Think of your liver like your body's cleaning system. When it starts failing, toxins build up in your blood, and one of the first signs is itching in your hands and feet. The problem is, many people ignore this warning sign until the liver is seriously damaged. Sometimes the itching starts months or even years before other obvious signs of liver problems appear. Here's something most people don't know. The type of itching caused by liver problems feels different from regular dry skin itching. It tends to be deeper, more intense, and often feels like it's coming from under your skin. You might notice it's worse in the evening or at night, and no amount of scratching brings real relief. When these symptoms appear, it's crucial to see a doctor right away. Don't wait until the itching becomes unbearable or other symptoms develop. If the itching persists for more than 2 weeks, despite using moisturizers, that's your body sending you an urgent message. This is especially true if the itching keeps you up at night, or if you start noticing any changes in your skin color, particularly yellowing. Pay attention if the itching comes with extreme tiredness or unexplained weight changes. Changes in your urine or stool color can also be important signs that something's not right with your liver. The good news is that catching these conditions early can make a huge difference in treatment success. Many people I've worked with were able to manage their diabetes or liver disease effectively because they paid attention to these early warning signs and got help quickly. Here's what makes this so tricky. At first, itchy hands and feet might be the only sign something's wrong. You might feel perfectly healthy otherwise, but inside your body, serious damage could be happening. That's why it's so important to pay attention to this kind of persistent itching, especially if it keeps you up at night or doesn't go away with regular moisturizers. Don't fall into the trap of thinking it's just dry skin or something that will go away on its own. When your body sends you these warning signals, it's crucial to listen and take action before it's too late. 2. Itchy eyes. More than just a simple irritation. Now let's talk about something many of you might be experiencing right now: itchy eyes. Most of us brush this off as just allergies or maybe too much screen time. But what if I told you that persistent itchy eyes could be your body's way of warning you about a serious liver problem? This isn't just any ordinary eye irritation we're talking about. Think about your liver for a moment. It's one of the hardest working organs in your body, constantly filtering out toxins and keeping your system clean. Just like a car's oil filter, when your liver starts having trouble, the whole system begins to show signs of stress. And surprisingly, one of the first places these problems show up is in your eyes. There's an ancient medical wisdom that says, the eyes are the windows to your liver's health. Modern medicine is now proving this age-old knowledge to be remarkably accurate. When your liver isn't working properly, it can't filter toxins from your blood effectively. These toxins then travel through your bloodstream, eventually reaching the delicate blood vessels in your eyes. The result? A persistent, frustrating itch that no eye drops seem to fix. Let me explain what's actually happening inside your body. Your liver processes everything from the food you eat to the medications you take. When it becomes overwhelmed or damaged, toxins and bile that should have been filtered out begin building up in your bloodstream. These substances irritate the sensitive tissues in and around your eyes, causing that maddening itch you can't seem to get rid of. This isn't like the normal eye irritation you might get from seasonal allergies or dust. The itching from liver problems tends to be more persistent, often getting worse as the day goes on. You might notice your eyes feeling increasingly uncomfortable in the evening, just when you're trying to relax. This timing isn't random. It's because your liver's struggles become more apparent when your body is processing the day's accumulated toxins. Many people make the mistake of trying to treat this as a simple eye problem. They try different eye drops, allergy medications, or even change their pillowcases, hoping to find relief. But when the itching is related to liver problems, none of these solutions provides lasting relief. It's like trying to fix a car's engine problems by just adding more windshield washer fluid. You're not addressing the real issue. What makes this warning sign particularly important is that it often appears before other, more obvious signs of liver disease. Your eyes might be trying to tell you something's wrong long before you develop more serious symptoms like yellowing skin, dark urine, or abdominal pain. By paying attention to this early warning sign, you could catch liver problems months or even years before they become severe. Think of your eyes as your body's early warning system. When they're constantly itchy without any obvious cause like allergies or infections, it's like a check engine light coming on in your car. You wouldn't ignore that warning light, would you? The same attention should be paid to persistent eye itching, especially if it's accompanied by other subtle changes like increased tiredness, mild confusion, or changes in your sleep patterns. The connection between itchy eyes and liver health isn't just a theory. Medical research has shown that up to 80% of people with certain liver conditions experience eye-related symptoms before other signs become apparent. This is why doctors often ask about eye symptoms when evaluating liver health. It's a crucial piece of the diagnostic puzzle that too many people overlook. 3. Itchy breasts, a critical warning that could save your life. Now we come to perhaps the most crucial warning sign of all: persistent itching in the breast area. This isn't the kind of itching you might get from a new detergent or fabric softener. We're talking about a specific type of itching that could be signaling something far more serious: inflammatory breast cancer. This form of cancer is particularly dangerous because it doesn't show up like typical breast cancer. There's often no lump that you can feel, making it easier to miss if you don't know what to look for. Let's understand why this type of cancer is so different and why catching it early is absolutely crucial. Unlike regular breast cancer that usually forms as a lump, inflammatory breast cancer starts in the lymph vessels of the breast skin. It's like a silent invader that spreads through these tiny channels, causing changes that might seem harmless at first. That persistent itching you're feeling? It could be the very first sign that these cancer cells are beginning to affect your skin. The progression of this disease can be frighteningly quick. While other types of breast cancer might take months or years to develop, inflammatory breast cancer can change rapidly within weeks. Imagine your body trying desperately to get your attention before things get worse. That itch you're feeling isn't just an annoyance, it's your body's urgent attempt to alert you to a serious problem. When this type of cancer develops, it creates changes in your breast that you might notice alongside the itching. Your skin might start to feel warm or tender to the touch. Some people describe their skin taking on a texture similar to an orange peel. Doctors call this peau d'orange because of its distinctive appearance. You might also notice redness or a slight swelling that wasn't there before. These changes might seem subtle at first, but they can progress rapidly. What makes this particularly concerning is how easy it is to dismiss these early warning signs. Many people attribute the itching to dry skin, hormonal changes, or even their bra fitting differently. They might try using moisturizers or changing their laundry products, thinking that will solve the problem. But when the itching persists, or when other symptoms start to appear, it's crucial not to wait any longer before seeking medical attention. Time is absolutely critical when dealing with inflammatory breast cancer. The difference between catching it early or late can literally be the difference between life and death. Research has shown that early detection and treatment can significantly improve survival rates. But because this type of cancer progresses so quickly, any delay in getting checked out could allow it to spread to other parts of your body. Let me share what doctors see all too often. Someone notices itching in their breast, but decides to wait and see if it goes away on its own. They might wait weeks or even months before getting it checked out. By then, the cancer could have already spread to their lymph nodes or other organs. This is why understanding these early warning signs is so crucial. It could save your life or the life of someone you love. Remember, inflammatory breast cancer doesn't discriminate. It can affect people of any age, and it often strikes younger women who might think they're not at risk for breast cancer. The itching might seem like nothing serious at first, especially if you're young and healthy. But this cancer is different. It doesn't follow the usual rules of breast cancer development. If you notice persistent itching in your breast area, especially if it's accompanied by any skin changes, warmth, or swelling, don't wait to see if it gets better on its own. Make an appointment with your doctor right away. Even if it turns out to be nothing serious, the peace of mind is worth it. And if it is something serious, catching it early could make all the difference in your treatment outcome. As we wrap up today's important discussion, remember these 3 areas of persistent itching aren't just minor irritations. They could be your body's urgent warning signals. Early detection can make the difference between a treatable condition and a life-threatening situation. Don't wait until it's too late. If you experience persistent itching in your hands and feet, eyes, or breast area, get it checked out. Your body is trying to tell you something important, And listening to these early warning signs could save your life. Thank you for watching the entire video. If you find these insights valued, please comment number 1. If not, comment number 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. See you next time.